Welcome to Flex Fitness. What I'm going to demonstrate for you right now is how to use this foam roller. This is a Roga. What I like about it is all the different edges, especially when you're doing a lot of myofascial release. But if you got a very traditional foam roller or whatever you might have, I'm fine with that as well. This just happens to be my favorite foam roller. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on your adductors. These tend to get missed by a lot of people. They don't think to roll these out, but they really do have a lot to do with your knee and a ton to do with your pelvis. So if these are tight, you can have a really tight hips, and you can also have knee pain from it. So if you've had different types of knee issues, such as you've had some ACL stuff, or maybe you've had a meniscus or something like that going on, this is fabulous to help ease that pain. So what you do is you put the foam roller out. There are some really good rules for this. You want to almost be lying down on your stomach when you do this, and you can put the foam roller here. You can, when you're rolling, you can kind of roll on that knee joint a little bit. That's not a problem. See how I kind of support myself here a little bit? And I got my knee, and I just kind of do these little rolls across the joint. Kind of just lubricates the joint. It's going to hurt a little bit, but you're not doing any harm. Actually, you're helping the joint out a little bit. You can lock your leg out and roll it if you want. I tend to do both, kind of bend and straighten it. But when you start to move up more into your DMO or up into your adductors in here, I strongly suggest you point your toe, pull your toe back and point it down and support yourself. See how I just roll my hip back and roll my hip out. Now if this bothers you for your hip to be on the floor, you can put a mat here. I just don't recommend it under the foam roller, because the foam roller is going to sink into the mat and you're not going to optimize what you're trying to get out of the foam roller. It's not going to be as effective. But you keep your toe down, you roll back, and as I roll, I really put pressure. As I'm rolling, I'm really putting pressure, kind of rolling this area here. Keep that leg and that toe down, and then I move it in a little bit closer. So now you're kind of getting a little bit in those adductors, but also into the groin. See, I just rock my hip and rock my hip, and I'm supporting myself here and this hand here. But I'm putting a whole bunch of weight on this, so I'm not pushing a lot with my arms. And I roll it out, and it's okay to move it to the next spot. Work your way in and work your way out, and then if you want to really do some nice long rolls like this, of course it's going to take a while to get that flexibility, but that's why you're doing this, to roll those adductors out. So you're probably going to spend a good 2 minutes on each side. I recommend you do this 5-6 days a week if you can.